Let's talk about what you'll actually face on exam day. Understanding the PMP exam format is crucial for your preparation strategy. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to expect. Here's what the PMP exam looks like. You'll answer 180 questions in 230 minutes. That's 3 hours and 50 minutes of testing time. The exam is computer-based and can be taken at a Pearson VUE testing center or online from home. You'll have 2 10-minute breaks built into the exam. The first comes after question 60 and the second after question 120. These breaks are optional, but highly recommended. Use them to reset mentally, stretch, and stay sharp for the remaining questions. Of those 180 questions, only 175 are scored. 5 questions are pre-test questions that PMI uses to evaluate for future exams. You won't know which ones they are, so treat every question seriously. The scored questions break down across 3 domains. People is 42%, that's about 74 questions. Process is 50%, roughly 87 questions. And business environment is 8%, around 14 questions. Notice that people and process together make up 92% of your score. That's where you need to focus your study time. The PMP exam uses several question formats. Multiple choice is the most common. 4 options, 1 correct answer. Most questions are this type. Multiple response questions ask you to select 2 or 3 correct answers from 5 or 6 options. Read carefully. The question will tell you how many to select. Matching questions have you pair items from 2 lists. For example, matching project documents to their purposes. Hotspot questions show an image and ask you to click on the correct area. You might see a network diagram and need to identify the critical path. Fill-in-the-blank questions are rare but do appear, usually for calculations. Don't worry, the vast majority are standard multiple choice. Let's do the math on timing. 230 minutes divided by 180 questions gives you about 1 minute and 17 seconds per question. That sounds tight, but here's the reality. Some questions take 30 seconds, others take 2 minutes. It balances out. My recommendation: aim to complete each section of 60 questions in about 75 minutes. That leaves you buffer time at the end for review. Don't get stuck on hard questions. Mark them for review and move on. A question you spend 5 minutes on isn't worth 5 times more than others. The exam has a flag feature. Use it to mark questions you want to revisit. Here's something critical. Approximately half the exam is Agile focused. PMI describes the split as roughly 50% predictive or traditional project management and 50% Agile or hybrid approaches. This is a significant shift from older versions of the exam. If you're only studying Waterfall methodology, you're missing half the content. Throughout each domain, you'll encounter questions that test both approaches. A people domain question might ask about servant leadership in Scrum. A process question might compare sprint planning to traditional work breakdown structures. We'll cover both approaches thoroughly in this course. How do you pass? PMI doesn't publish a specific passing percentage. Instead, they use a methodology called psychometric analysis. Your performance is evaluated against a standard set by subject matter experts. What we do know: you'll receive a rating of above target, target, below target, or needs improvement for each domain. To pass overall, you generally need to be at or above target across all 3 domains. Some sources estimate the passing threshold at around 61 to 65%, but this isn't officially confirmed. Don't aim for the minimum. Aim for above target in every domain. That gives you margin for error and ensures you're truly prepared. Whether you test at a center or online, here's what to expect. At a testing center, you'll arrive, show 2 forms of ID, store your belongings in a locker, and be escorted to your workstation. You'll have noise-canceling headphones available and scratch paper or a whiteboard. Online proctored, you'll need a private, quiet room with a clean desk. Your webcam and microphone must be on throughout. No phones, no notes, no second monitors. The proctor watches remotely. Both options offer the same exam. Choose based on your comfort level. Some people focus better at centers, others prefer home. Book your exam at least 2 weeks in advance to get your preferred date and time. For test center exams, bring 2 forms of identification. Your primary ID must have your photo and signature. a passport or driver's license works. Your secondary ID needs at least your signature. The name on your IDs must exactly match your PMI registration. If there's any discrepancy, resolve it before exam day. You cannot bring notes, phones, watches, or food into the testing room. The center provides everything else. For online exams, have your ID ready to show the proctor via webcam. One practical tip: use the restroom before your exam starts. During the test, bathroom breaks count against your exam time. They're not part of the scheduled breaks. Let's summarize what you need to remember about the exam format. 180 questions in 30 minutes, roughly 77 seconds per question. 3 domains: people at 42%, process at 50%, business environment at 8%. Half the exam is Agile. Don't neglect it. 2 optional breaks after questions 60 and 120. Take them. No published passing score. Aim for above target in all domains. Use the flag feature for difficult questions and manage your time wisely. In the next video, we'll cover the eligibility requirements, what you need to even qualify to take this exam. Let's keep going.